on Thursday. Now.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on Should Be Some Fireworks in this one, Greg, too. Cross-conference rivals squaring up.
Kevin, can you smell the intensity in the air? You can tell these guys mean business. Both teams want to prove they're the better squad.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Lyles, and it's Addison in at the 3, the small forward.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Krejci passes to Jokic, and it goes down 2 points.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Addison, and a miss there on the triple. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Krejci. Got a hand on it. Here's Blunt. Lets it go from deep. Krejci with the rebound. Jokic with it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Reed, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Pollard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, clearly the layup was too easy for him. He had to go to the double clutch to make it a little more challenging.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiles against Reed. Pass to Grimes. Here's Blunt. Here's Wiles. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. In the corner, Reed with it. Here's Krejci. And here's Jokic. 8 points his last outing, and the shot goes in. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside. Here's Grimes. Thomas covering. Here's Grimes. Pass to Addison. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thomas passes to Reed. Second shot opportunity. Stephens pulls it in.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Blunt. Last time out, he had 14 points. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thomas inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jokic passes to Pollard. Back to Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Here's Addison. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Pollard.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Reed. Here's Krejci. Back to Reed. To the wing right side. Reed a screen. Here's Pollard. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now Wiles. Pass to Stephens. To the left side wing. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Thomas passes to Reed. Here's Pollard. 8 points his last outing. Back to Reed. Thomas a screen. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Stephens pulls it in. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Grimes. Buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Krejci passes to Reed. Jokic high post. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Grimes. Here's the 3. Krejci with the rebound. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now Jokic. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Stephens pulls it in. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Here's Addison. Off target with his 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Pollard. He's got 5. Thomas surveying the D.
Away team foul. Addison. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Pollard missing.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pass to Lyles. The 3. Sinks the triple. Lyles got his second basket of the night.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Pollard. And here's Reed. Covered by Lyles. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reed a screen. Here's Pollard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Blunt. Here's Grimes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Now here's Thomas. Last game out, 36 points for him. They've got Blunt, and it's Addison in at the 3. Here's Krejci. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 3.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Jokic. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by Blunt.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lyles with it. From downtown. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Now Reed. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jokic with a screen on Lyles. Here's Reed. It's tipped. Here's Blunt. Pass to Lyles. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lyles got 9.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Thomas passes to Krejci. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Pollard. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Shoots the three. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Wiles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Blunt. Launches a three. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Reed. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Grimes. He's got 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Stephens. Here's Blunt. Wiles with it. Here's Blunt. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Kept alive. Here's Stevens. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Krejci. What a terrific move that was. Krejci's got his second bucket tonight.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Addison. Good on the three-point shot. Addison's got 9.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
Pass to Krejci. Read a screen from the arc. And the basket by Krejci. Krejci's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Grimes. Thomas covering. Pulls up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 7. Gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now, Jokic, he's got 8. From beyond the arc, takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Here's Grimes. Pass to Stephens. Here's Addison. He's got 9. And here is Wiles. Here's Grimes. Here's Stephens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 1:53 left now here in the second. Pass to Reed. Here's Krejci. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Blunt. Here's Addison. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. From outside the arc, Blunt can't get it to go. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pollard passes to Thomas. Here's Krejci. He's got 7. Reed a screen. Pass to Pollard. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Addison. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Grimes. And that one, good. Grimes has got his third bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thomas with the ball. He has 5. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Traps in the tray. Thomas got 8 points. With 1 on the clock. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder. Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Well, I think for the home team, they've dominated night after night, the way my teams did. We're the critics they had at the beginning of the season.
And next up, guys, our current matchup. We're seeing a close game here for the home team.
This is some retro hoops, pound.
Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pollard is out there with Thomas. Then it's Reed, and it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Addison. Here's Grimes. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Goes up on the block. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Jokic has got 15 points. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Pass to Stephens. Here's Blunt. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Thomas. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's good. Here's Grimes. He's got 14. Here's Stephens. Jokic defending. Stevens, the pass to Blunt. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Thomas. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Reed. Jokic with it. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Wiles. The tray. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the triple.
Jokic. Second personal foul.
Pass to Stephens. Here's Blunt. And here is Lyles. Here's Addison. Drains it from beyond the arc. Addison's got 12 points in the game.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Reed kicks to Thomas. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Blunt. Here's Addison. 12 points for him. Here's Lyles. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good. Jokic has got 19 points.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. we are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups, and we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And so here's the home team. 4-point game. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Blunt. Pass to Wiles. Here's Grimes. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D from Thomas. Krejci passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Blunt. Pass to Grimes. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now, here's Thomas. D right on him. Reed the pass to Thomas. Now, here's Jokic. Right block shot. That shot is off. Here's Addison. He's got 12. Pass to Wiles. Here's Grimes. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got 20 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Jokic. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Another miss by Jokic. To the middle. Wiles passes to Grimes. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Grimes passes to Wiles. Here's Grimes for the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pass to Pollard. Outside Thomas. Jokic draws the double. Bucket is good. Jokic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Grimes passes to Wiles. Pass to Grimes. Here's Stephens. Jokic defending. Here's Grimes. 20 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
He's off on the second. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Krejci. Now Reed. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got 13.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Down low. Here's Jokic. No good off the front iron. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Trey Lyles, and it's Addison in at the small forward. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Reed. Jokic with the screen on Lyles. Reed, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
That free throw good from Reed. Here's Blunt. Pass to Steffens. Here's Grimes. Connects from three-point range. Grimes has got 26.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Inside, here's Jokic. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Grimes. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Krejci. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Lyles. Here's Addison. Here's Grimes. Hands it from downtown. Grimes has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jokic draws the double. Krejci passes to Thomas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Friday, then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons. Gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Grimes. Over Thomas. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Fourth personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, Reed.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lyles. Here's Addison. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Stevens. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Now, here's Jokic. Stephens pulls it in. Stephens got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A three. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Pollard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Grimes passes to Stevens. Here's Blunt. And it's Wiles in the corner. Here's Addison. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Reed finds Jokic. And Thomas. Here's Krejci. No good with the triple. It's a 2-point differential. Addison, the pass to Grimes.
Team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Addison. Pass to Wiles. Here's Addison. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Drills the three-pointer. Grimes has got 37.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 27.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Blunt. Over to the left wing. Here's Addison. Out left to the wing. And here is Wiles. For the three. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Thomas. Pass to Krejci. Here's Pollard. Now Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jokic trying to free himself up, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Thomas, and he gets the bucket. Grimes has got 39.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Count it good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1:29 left in the fourth. Pass to Wiles. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Thomas. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Thomas.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Blunt. Here's Grimes. Oh, good on the triple. Outside Thomas. At the teardrop. Got it. 32 seconds left in the game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Here's Grimes. Reed covering.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And the free throw, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes. Thomas covering. The leaner inside. Missed.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some